celestial, so now she just only exists on the heavenly plane, whereas you exist down here.
Well, like, I was a spirit that was trapped to be in, like, a mouse folk chinchilla guy. Because I'm an asshole.
And welcome to Dog Pound DnD. That's all you need to know.
I'm excited for how this is gonna go.
It's gonna be great. This is a campaign where chaos works. I mean, you're gonna pay for what you do because there are real consequences for your actions. Ask Noah. But you can't attempt anything.
No, that's arguable. Ask Icareth. Nothing bad ever happens to Icareth.
That is true. Icareth has got... Well, I mean, lots of bad things have happened to Icareth. He just hasn't been conscious for them.
People just always fix them before he realizes what's going on.
Fine.
Up to the loss and replication and replacement of his hand.
Absolutely.
If it had been Icareth who died in that stupid haunted house, they would have revived him, and Icareth wouldn't have even noticed. He'd been like, "Oh, did I take a nap?" And everybody would have been like, "Yeah, buddy, you took a nap." And he would have been like, "Oh, cool."
All right. So now that season 1 is over, we can also state that while it is entirely, and this is a few things to brief you on. Oh, did you roll a luck stat?
What?
I took care of all the stats.
Okay.
You have a luck stat. Gabe made you a roll on your character sheet.
Yeah, it's an additional stat that we have. I don't know how to explain when it gets used, but it happens semi-frequently.
I have shit luck in real life, so this is gonna be interesting.
Well, I forgot what I was going to say, so we'll move right into the recap. Who wants to do the recap for the free loot points? Who remembers what the hell happened last week?
Last week?
Well, last session.
Last
like
month.
A month ago.
I was gonna say, was that even this year?
I'll help you
This
guys.
year.
I'll help you guys out. You ready? Mage College.
Which broom?
Dangly bits. Brooms.
Yeah, let's see.
And you're trying to go underwater.
Yeah.
I will recap since it was a month ago. You guys all decided together because Straga's like, yo, there's cool shit. We're going down underneath the water. Underneath to the sea lab. Underneath. Nobody gets it. Nobody's got Adult Swim. Okay. Anyways. So, you guys are now trying to find, at present, ways to breathe underwater for extended periods of time to go thousands of leagues under the sea. You have stolen a broom that may or may not be a lich phylactery from a guy named, I forget what the name was. Was it Barry?
Johnny.
Johnny. Yes, Johnny. Whoever has that item in the inventory, make sure you write down the person's name. Are now back at the inn to discuss your plans on how it is you are going to go underneath the water.
I'm pretty sure we determined that we wouldn't find any answers here.
Yes, but we also need a convenient excuse to introduce our new character. Where
maybe they have a lead on where we can find breathy underwater equipment.
That is true. Let me see real quick. And I was supposed to do this earlier. So why don't you describe yourself, Vazloth there, paid by Party Cheryl. Who is this fearsome warrior of a man or woman?
Like the physical body, I would say is male, but for whatever spirit in.
Okay. So
what's your gender? Grumpy at my dad.
Yeah, that's solid.
Existential rage.
Angry Floof.
Yeah, so my character is about a 2 feet tall mousefolk chinchilla guy who very much looks like he wants to look intimidating, but is just too cute for anything to work. Lots of piercings, lots of spiked jewelry, like, very angry.
So he looks like the pet of somebody who works at Hot Topic.
Yeah. Exactly. You get me.
Okay, so now I just have to DM you something real quick.
Wait.
Alright, there we go. I just sent you some stuff there, Vazala. That is your information to do with as you so choose as your character. Keep in mind that first bit there may be slightly alarming to people here, given what it is that's going on.
Uh-huh.
Has Vazala seen the ads that Shraga's got up everywhere? This is go to the ocean, find treasure, score, or whatever it was that was really bad.
Roll up.
Me?
Yeah, if she had gotten to them, if she had seen them on her way to this inn.
I mean, I was just wondering if that's how, like, she knew to talk to us or
You
whatever.
could totally do that if you wanted to.
I mean, that's better than trusting my luck rolls.
Yeah, Vazaleth, you here
Yeah,
for the
works.
treasures? Great magical artifacts from an ancient age.
I like those.
Then yes, you are here to meet up with Shraga.
I want magical items to perhaps get back to my original form or whatever.
Oh, we haven't walked in yet. I don't know if we're talking or if we're out of character.
I don't really care about keeping my character secret.
No, I meant like I don't know which one we're doing. Like, So are we? So we're gonna reset here. We're in character. You're walking through the door into the inn. You see Shraga, a small little man, and this person over here, all sitting at the table in the corner with a sign posted. I assume Shraga posted a sign.
Yeah, he still got it.
And what does that sign say?
It says treasure hunters meet here, but every word is horribly mangled with its spelling. It's good penmanship, though.
There you go.
It's like have a flyer in hand.
All right.
That works.
So are you walking up to the table?
Yeah. I'm gonna try to like walk over like as regally as I can.
You do that. And you arrive in front of the table.
Oh, hello, little bird.
Is this the group that's going to get magical items under the ocean?
Oh yes, that's very much. We're going very, very deep underwater. Tell me, can you swim?
Of course I can.
Can you breathe underwater without like magic help?
No, as
well,
you can see, I am a mouse folk.
Okay, look, so here's the terms. Even shares, except this one artifact that they got to bring back to Alvin, and with this other artifact they got to bring back to Momoa. Which, since you live in this world, Momoa is the god of the ocean.
Uh-huh. That's
Fair?
fine.
Okay, cool. Welcome to the crew. This is Reva and Edenevar, and I don't even know where everybody else is, but one of them has put on a lot of weight recently.
Did he get sent up to another place?
Yeah, honestly, I have no idea. I think seeing sex for the first time scared him.
And he left.
It might have. It was his fault for busting in the door, though, so.
Yeah, I'm not saying it was not his own fault, but like, I think it scared him a little bit.
Just a little bit.
So, is he gone from our party?
Yes, he is now in party 1 due to scheduling concerns.
Okay.
Which is funny because he started in 3, moved to 4, and ended up in 1.
I mean, everybody's got to, make the journey at some point.
I mean, honestly, with the destruction that Rosalind causes, I feel like it's a good fit.
Yeah, because
Party
causing
wants-
destruction at 10,000 leagues under the sea is going to be a lot more consequential.
Well, that and party 1's just pretty much good at just causing all kinds of chaos and destruction.
So, here's the thing. What's his name? Please?
Vaziloff.
Lazarov. Very nice. Please, take a seat, have a drink. Here's the thing. Right now, I'm only one who can breathe underwater and have swims. So we need to get all of you have breathe underwaters and have swims. And we're thinking magic items because potions would get us expensive. Also, it's very hard to drink a potion when you're underwater already, because it's like you pop open stopper and all of a sudden it's like everything is liquid. How do you just drink potion, not water? Little straws, maybe? I don't know.
You don't know where to get the magic items. I guess I'll assist you. I know a guy.
You know the guy.
Yeah. He's
At least
in...
someone does.
Is that Kadun, whatever?
Yes, the city of Kadun.
Kadun.
Kadun. Yeah, I know a guy in Kadun.
Kadun.
Kaduna is landlocked city. I don't think I've been there in a very long time.
This is. Oh, Kadun. Yeah, I know. Think I know. Maybe.
It's like north, but it's smack dab center, so it's just north. It's not northwest, not northeast, not north, just north.
Oh, yes, I know where Kadun is. Yes, it is. I stopped by there when I came to life. I understand.
Yeah, that's where we'll get the items.
Okay, well, wonderful. Cannot sail there, though, is a little bit of problem. Honestly, can't even remember what city we're in right now. Are we in Safe Falls?
Yes.
Could we get somebody from Alvin's organization to open a gate or a teleportation circle for us to head over to Kadun then? Is that feasible?
I don't
Like for a fee?
I don't know if do we have that taken care. I don't remember. Reinhardt, you know your finances and your situation better than I do.
Well, I know that he has a teleportation circle here because we've used it a whole bunch. So as long as somebody in this city knows the one for Kadun, could they be paid to cast that for us?
I'm trying.
But, I mean, it looks like Trevor's in town.
Yeah, the only
Trevor
person
will
I can
always
think of
help you out.
for a fee.
He hasn't actually charged anybody anything yet.
Well, usually
Turns
it's,
out Trevor Marin is actually just a dragon, but what he hoards is uncomfortable situations. So he just is he's just super slightly creepy and constantly putting everybody on edge simply by his existence, and everybody worries about what he'll be in the end. But in reality, he's just enjoying the shit out of how much we worry about him.
Do you have a mage set up for portal work in Kadun?
No, I haven't gotten
Okay.
that set up
We
myself.
do not have that, so you have Trevor Marin. Or borrow a ship from Alvin if he has. I don't know if he has one.
Well, no,
available.
Shraga has a ship. This is Shraga's party.
Oh yeah, but it would be hard to sail there.
Like I just said, it's landlocked. We can't exactly sail there.
Yeah, I mean you could sail to Burkoge. to Cranky's capsize and then walk to Rakoge and then head up to Class Style and then Kadoon.
Yeah, because if we want to get quick, it's going to either be when we teleport. The only real option would be Trevor, because Trevor has a way to bring us back as well. Or
well, I mean, I wouldn't mind just teleporting over to Baru's Keep and then walking from Baru's to Kadoon, or riding or something like that.
Mhm.
I'm sure of all people in this entire campaign, Shraga could catch us a couple of mounts.
Mm-hmm.
Well, I mean, there's a teleportation circle in Kadoon. It's just.
Well, then, yeah, let's go talk to Trevor Martin and see how much he'll pay, because that's where we got to go to get our items. And Shraga is not the kind of person to faff about, nor think very hard about things. So if his new companion says, "Oh yeah, no, we just got to go over here," he's gonna be like, "Oh, that's wonderful, let's go."
I have to resist having him request a sorpresa. No, okay.
I don't even know what that means out of character, so I guarantee you Shraga doesn't know what that means.
For surprise.
Oh, like a Witcher thing, the Law of
Yeah,
Surprise?
I've been watching that show, so.
Dude, that's a good show to be watching. And you're lucky because you don't have to wait for season 2, because it feels a lot better to watch them back to back than it does to watch one and then watch the other one, 3 years later.
Hey, look, you're at Trevor's house.
Trevor's house.
Let me at the bed. Look at how small I am, guys. Yeah, there we go. Oh no, what happened to my calves?
They're gone.
They're missing.
You have had your calves removed.
Yeah, but without my calves, you're taller than me, basically. Because honestly, the extra few inches right there, that's mostly helmet.
Do you want me to?
Oh yeah, brief description. Let's do brief descriptions of our characters for the new person. Shraga is a green-skinned half-orc, half-elf. He's not a particularly big dude, but he's very muscled. He's got a body like a swimmer, and he clunks around in very heavy, very ancient aquatic armor and carries this massive lance, and he is a fathomless warlock. And his patron is the god of the sea, Momoa, because Momoa hadn't had a priest in a while, and they got confused when they were trying to sign him up as a cleric, and he ended up a warlock instead.
Yeah, that's Shraga in a nutshell right there.
That's the easy version of what happened.
So Mimosa became your dad. Got it.
Yeah. Adonavar is a 3'2" gnomish looking person who carries around a 10-foot glaive as his weapon. He looks normally he's very stoic faced, but if someone starts insulting him, he gets real pissy.
For instance, if you're
we're not gonna get along.
If you don't know what stoic means and you start asking stupid questions, for instance.
He's also been barely alive for a little bit, so he's a resurrected corpse and he has no idea what he's really doing. He's just trying to spread the word of the god that he serves. So
honestly, fairly similar situation.
Yeah.
I'm dead. I'm back. I'm not dead. Okay, what do I do? Preach? Fuck it. All right.
That works for me.
I can still use my voice box, and I guess I do owe you one. Let's fucking go.
Also, real quick, before I forget, the only person in the party who's even mildly familiar with Trevor is Shraga, and that was barely, as I recall.
Yes.
If I recall, we met only in the group.
Yeah, so this would be
like he
almost
back before. That was back before Shraga was even really part of any party. That was back when he was just the ship captain everybody had hired. Because I wasn't even quite sure how long I'd be here.
like, common sense would tell you guys that perhaps random strangers asking for favors is less effective.
But we had a 5-year downtime where Shraga was working almost exclusively for Alvin. And I'm sure that they would have talked about Trevor Marin if
Well,
not
no,
actually done business
you know
with him.
extensively about Trevor. I'm saying going up to Trevor who doesn't know much about you.
Yeah. No,
Yeah,
I
yeah.
wasn't planning on just walking up there and being like, Trevor, Alvin says take us here.
Yep,
Go,
no, I was
faster.
just making
What are you
sure.
doing, you stupid little monkey?
Just making sure because I like to make sure because between parties and keeping characters straight can be who knows what
feel-
can be a bit much.
I feel.
All right, so what are you guys doing? You're passing Trevor's house.
But we don't want to pass his house. We want to go into his house.
So do you knock on the door?
Presumably, yeah.
A butler comes to the door
Hello!
and goes, "Who is this at my master's door?"
A business associate and friend of Alvin's who is wondering if we could get a wish done, you know? And he makes a hand gesture that makes no sense for teleportation circle, but
Hey, Alvin.
in Shrug's mind it does.
Hmm?
Would there be an authentication method for that you would have set up with Trevor if you were to be using his portals for anything?
Would there be an authentication
Like,
method?
would you like be forms? Would there be like or a
Or a
there can be,
password.
there can't be. It's up to you. But it's
Mhm.
what would he have done?
I feel like, as far as like using Trevor's
Oh, hello.
teleportation stuff, I feel like there would be a password to the system and being able to get access to it.
And do you have the password?
And when you give Shraga the password,
Would he have been given it in the time together?
I mean, you visited me and you didn't tell me exactly where you're gonna go.
yeah, I feel like Alvin probably would have given me the password just in case I need to use it, because Shraga's like, why would they need that? They just have a boat. But you know, for emergencies or
Yeah.
if Shraga had a client like in Kadun
As long as it remained a static password,
Erfurt or any of the inland cities, it would have been helpful for everybody involved. So
Yeah.
the
So
password
Alvin
does
would
not
have
Little
given
Bird,
that.
despite me suggesting Alvin change it. The password is don't diss Terry.
Is that the password?
I don't-
Because if you do diss Terry, you will die, and then therefore you will have died of dissing Terry.
Oh,
Mhm.
most certainly.
Little
Yeah.
Oregon
One
Trails
of the
meme there
main
for you.
powers in the world, she is.
Oh boy, don't diss Terry.
I feel like Trevor would also appreciate that because they're about the same age, right?
Yeah,
Oh, Trevor's
like,
older than
this-
Terry, but
Okay, but compared to mortals, they're
Compared to
about the same
mortals.
age, right?
yeah,
Yeah.
I think
Compared
Terry's
to any
3,000.
species whose lifespan is 3 digits, as opposed to more than 3
Yeah,
digits.
Terry's about 3,000, and I think Trevor's about 5,000.
That tracks.
That tracks. Yeah, so that would probably be the password that Alvin would give.
It goes very well. I'll need you to sign here. And he holds out a form.
On this little paper, what kind of sign do you want me to draw? And also,
You'll
shouldn't
need
it be
to
on the
fill
bigger
out
paper so you
the
can put it
total
up?
how many people are coming, what the contents you are bringing along on your trip are, and including declaring the value of said contents, and what type of contents they are, so we can make sure the appropriate taxes are paid. And he hands you this big, long, and it must be filled out in triplicate.
I mean, I really wish we had that scribe guy with us still. That'd be really nice. You know,
Scribe guy.
I literally don't have anything with me. I don't think we're gonna be there very long, so we're not taking like bags. It's literally just what you see. Can I just write that? Help a brother out, you know? He's trying to persuade him.
Yeah, go ahead and roll persuasion. And just this once, you can just declare all contents on person. But you
You're
still must
very-
declare a value.
Oh, that's fair. This armor is priceless. I got it from the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, priceless goods are being transported, and he jots something down.
Yes, it's not a very big problem though, right? For me to
No,
just put
no.
priceless. 'Cause-
This
And
is-
technically, this lance doesn't even exist as he lets go of the lance and it just disappears because
oh,
warlock
magical
weapons can do
items, and he searches down something else. He goes,
that. But that's literally it because I don't have anything else. Like literally, my inventory is just my weapon and my armor.
"What about additional passengers, or will it be just you today?"
No, it's going to be my companions here. This is Griva, Ednevar, and Wuzlov. Come say hi to the nice butler people. We need to write down things in form.
What goods are you declaring for this journey?
Just what we're carrying right now, right? So that's all we need to put down.
We
So
need a
here,
value assigned for our ledgers.
You need the value for what the things are coming with us. Give me one moment as I calculate out the value of what I carry.
Mm-hmm.
I am currently carrying with me 400 gold pieces of equipment. That is all.
Okay. It scratches it down again. And the rat?
Well, buddy, he's chinchilla. Use your fucking
Chinchilla.
eyes, mate.
Sorry.
There we go.
Believe this. Fucking mortals.
Shraga just shrugs apologetically on behalf of everyone. He's gonna die of old age.
My coat is a magical item. I haven't decided my second magical item that I get, so I have second magical item. I don't know how much they're worth. And I've got this cool hat.
Yeah, the uncommon magical equipment is usually anywhere between 150 to 250 gold.
Mhm.
So, around that value, so you would be sitting at about 450 on that, and then your general equipment, which
You can
is
just guesstimate.
that's probably going to be about 600 gold.
So 450, and I'm gonna guess
Mine
around...
is what?
What? What?
You just said you were gonna guess, and then there was like lightning or
Oh.
thunder.
I'm gonna guess like 500-ish for you.
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah. So like 1550 and priceless, which is gonna be whatever's written down. So we're gonna say. I need a calculator real quick. 100,000 seems like a good amount of gold for a priceless item. Plus 1550.
I'd like to
So
point out that one of the
what
reasons
rate do you think you negotiated with Trevor here?
I don't
standard
know.
standard rate is what he said.
I don't
roll,
know.
Well, here it's gonna be between 1 and 5%. So roll a d5.
Well, in that case, I'd like to point out that the item is priceless because nobody wants to buy it, therefore it doesn't have a price.
Yes, but that's not how she wrote it down.
What am I rolling?
No, you're not.
Oh.
Okay, so times 0.04. Alvin, you're gonna get a bill at the end of the month for 4,062 gold.
Oh dear. Okay.
Very well. Just have each of you sign here, and you'll be along your way. And
Simple enough. Why do I sign these documentation?
I signed my name, but in like the... Fuck, what's the guy? The guy that wrote his name really fucking big on the Declaration of Independence.
John Hancock.
Like
John
that.
Hancock.
John
yeah.
Hancock,
John
yeah.
Hancock.
all right. So we have all of the signatures, and we proceed to portal through the standard portal to Kadoon, which I have to find.
Lightning.
You know, just ambiance.
Does it like casually like have lightning storms over there? Just
Just around his house.
Yeah, there's nothing weird about that at all. You don't need to worry. It's fine.
God, I wish that were me. A spooky house with constant thunderstorms. My God.
Just go live in England. Boom.
Ugh.
No,
That's almost as bad as
you have to live
France.
in England.
Ugh.
Well, so it's pros and cons because in England you don't have to deal with French people, but in France you don't have to deal with English people.
I don't want to deal with either.
Well, okay, then let's look at the pros. There's Scottish people who are mad at whoever lives there in both.
True. I'd be cool with Scotland. Although I still want
In
to do...
Scotland, you could get a spooky house with thunder and the on a cliff overlooking the beach.
Noah,
Yes.
let's move to Scotland and have a spooky house on a cliff.
Are we gonna become caretakers for a castle?
Yes,
You
oh
guys,
my
you guys
God.
need to be the lords and ladies. That way, other your friends like me can get a job as your groundskeeper.
Yeah.
I could be the creepy old groundskeeper who wanders around being like, "You want to see the lord and lady in the house? We
The
haven't
lord
had
and
visitors
lady."
in many a fort year." You know, just all sorts of fun stuff like that.
Where are you deploying, Meta?
In your
right
butt.
over here.
No.
Put you on the city streets, in fact, towards the
Ooh.
north. Traga, did you put yourself there?
Off. Where we going?
You're at the north end of this.
Yeah, that's the upper end.
Is
Right,
that
on the map.
right?
Yep. Might need to make you bigger-eyed a little bit.
I mean, honestly, I'm probably about the right size.
I'm about the right size. I'm short.
Yeah, we're the short kings.
There you go. So you guys enter the market square, the bazaar almost, in the streets of Kadoon. You see people walking about, hawking their wares. You see somebody evangelizing something here. You cannot hear over the din of the crowd. What do you guys do?
Hey, Vasilov, where we going in town here?
You have person?
We have to find the person that makes the water breathing tablets or whatever they were.
We
Okay,
have
who is this person? What do they look like? Do they have name? Is there secret password? Do they have a creepy house with constant lightning?
Wait, is that person my former boss or is that someone else? Okay.
Exist in reality?
Yeah.
All right. Incorrect.
And Kirk.
We are looking for the man in the red.
Yeah, I don't want to
Just think of
spend
Nick
time
Claus.
with the common folk. Let's move on to Buddy.
Alrighty.
You know, that's not good attitude to have, but I don't mind this time.
Why would I mingle with people that are
Who
beneath
has the
me?
broom, by the way?
I hate to say it, but I want to say either Derek or Rosalind had it.
I'm pretty sure Derek had it.
Okay.
Derek didn't want to let the lich juice out of his sight, so I'm pretty sure Derek had
Okay.
it.
Just making sure.
Lich
Where's
juice.
Derek
Jeez.
is Derek still in party or?
Yes, but that's not
Okay.
here today.
Yeah. But
Should he disappear completely for some reason, then it will just move to somebody else who is here.
what are these two people near us doing? What are they selling or hawking or trying to convert us to?
Well, this one's just leaving a store. And this one right here is selling, well, she says what they are is perfumes. But you notice that some women who walk past, she just disappears back inside of her stall for a bit and comes back out. And I don't see any goods exchanged hands, but the women usually enter unhappy and leave happy.
And this one?
This one right here.
No. And then this one?
Oh, this one.
What is she up to?
Oh, she's just leaving the tavern that's right there.
Oh, boring.
Yeah.
How about these people?
These people are arguing over the prices of the potions that this guy is charging for.
Can I just slow down as we walk by and kind of meamble on by and see if he's right or not?
It depends. How much would you value potions of hair regrowth? Yeah, or hair removal, depending on which potions you're looking at.
$34.99.
Shraga gives Vazaloth a look underneath his helmet, but nobody can see it, and then he shakes his head no.
But they're charging 100 gold for the hair regrowth and 5 gold for the hair removal.
No, honestly, that's pretty fair.
Right?
Eh,
Like, if you could just take a
Is this-
potion once a month and not have your hair grow. Andrew, would you take that?
Yep.
Fucking, I'd take that.
All right.
Is this person selling animals?
They're trying to sell a pair of cows.
Oh no.
Is there some problem with the cows?
No. These are just the extra cows. We had a bit of a boom, you see. With some of that unrest, our cows got a bit agitated with the extra heat, and it did the same for the lady cows. So a surplus means, hey, we get to maybe have a little bit extra this year.
Shraga would like to inspect the cows and see if they are healthy specimens.
They are.
How much for the cows?
It will be 10 gold for the mother and 5 gold for the calf.
Done! And he throws in an extra gold because he's not very good with money.
Absolutely. You can create those tokens at your own discretion.
Okay, I'm gonna pick him up on. You keep him here, give him some feed, and I'll pick him up on my way back. I just gotta go down and talk to one more person, okay?
All right.
Is this person doing anything cool?
Yeah, they're selling fruit.
Excuse me, do you sell fruit that cows like?
I do sell fruit that cows like. Oh, sorry.
I
I
will
do
take-
sell fruit that cows like. I sell all of the fruit, but between you and me, because you look like a discerning patron, and he tickles a bag. These are what you really want.
And now, my friend, you're going to tell me why. as he tries to
He
get all
hands
up in
over
this
the
guy's
bag
grill.
and just holds it open for you to look at.
What's in it?
You just see brilliantly shine, like not like reflectively shining, like light source shining crystals, and they're shining a glittering tan and brown light, and they are all in the shape of beans.
Are these
Magic
fruit?
beans.
Are these fruit?
These are not fruit. These are great heirloom passed down from generation to generation.
Oh, I get it. It's heirloom fruit, so it's more expensive. Okay, how much?
Let's see, there are 10 beans in here. I think 10 gold apiece, 100 gold for the lot.
And if you're going to sell it to me at the fair price, and he gets all up in this guy's grill again, he's trying to
fair
intimidate
price.
him.
I was giving you the discount for how personable you were. The street going price is 500 gold. I was giving you discount.
No. Meta, this is a man in full plate armor who just magicked a spear into his hand. I have expertise in intimidation. I want an excuse to roll it.
Oh, go ahead and roll it. No, if you want to roll it, go ahead.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah, I didn't know.
There we go. So he's like, and if you give me fair price?
Well, let's see what their wisdom save is. They did not get a nat 20 to save on that.
But did they get a nat 1? Because if they got a nat
No.
1, they just give me the beans, I think.
No. I'll tell you what. You purchase week's supply for your cows you just bought at 10 gold apiece, 20 gold for the month. I sell you for only 50 gold.
And he immediately just all signs of intensity drops, and he goes, "You're a very friendly, very fair-priced merchant. You know that bad little bird." And he punches his shoulder, and he starts counting. How much gold was that?
90?
Yeah, 90 gold for a month's worth, and the beans. Fuck
No,
yeah.
10 gold apiece for them, right? So 20. So
Yeah,
no,
10 gold, so it's 70 total.
70. Yep.
70 total.
Yep.
Yes.
This is a pleasure doing
Okay.
business with you.
The beans, you don't even know what they do.
Nope. He just wanted to flex, and you know. So the bag of beans has 10 beans in it.
Yes, very crystalline, and they emit their own brown and tan light. Also, good rule, Finn. Whenever you get a non-standard item, the more you write down about it, the better it's probably going to be when you actually find out what it is. So
what we all do is we just write whatever we want in the description because meta never remembers. You know,
I mean, it's very
these
possible.
beans become dragons and then are allies if we plant them. So I'm just gonna go plant these dragon beans.
Yeah.
And Meta will just sit there and be like, I don't think that's what I did, but if that's what you wrote down.
That's very good to know.
there's a lot of integrity in this campaign, as you can tell.
Oh yeah.
I'm just gonna find some rocks on the ground over there. Don't mind me.
Alright, so you've secured these crystal beans, you've secured a
We
month of
literally
food.
secured the bag.
Yeah.
Anywho's, what's going on in the alley over here?
In the alley, this guy is clearly drunk, and this one is hitting on him.
Wait, like physically with a stick? Because he's got a
No.
stick and it looks like he's physically hitting him.
Like
Or are you talking
flirting,
about,
hitting?
Like flirting. He's making
Shrug is not
suggestive
gonna-
motions with the stick.
Shraga is not going to get in anybody's way when it comes to that kind of shit. He's just going to keep walking down. He goes, "Excuse me, my friend. I had been doing the hears that you're a person to talk to about breathing underwaters."
Andrew, your character is left behind. Are you still up
No,
there?
no, I'm still up there. I'm playing with the cows.
Okay.
I mean, that's where Shraga wants to be too, so.
It says, "Hello, yes, you want to buy runes, do you?"
Did they let you breathe underwater semi-permanently? Or permanently?
It is 6 hours per rune.
And what's the price on Ruin, and how much if we want to buy them in bulk?
How big of a bulk are we talking?
Well, so I need to take 4 to 7 people, I'm not quite sure about the math really, down to the bottom of the ocean.
Oh, absolutely a very
And I'm the only
noble
person who
goal.
can... Yeah, I'm the only person who can breathe underwater, so
How
you know how
actively
it be.
How actively are you perceiving?
Like the area around me, or the guy that
The
that's
guy.
in front of me?
Like, are you?
Well, I mean, I'm assuming this is going to be a financial transaction, so I'm paying close attention to him, but I don't
Okay.
have great insight.
Well, no. Roll perception. I was determining if you were getting.
Also
a roll
not
or
good at perception.
You just you see like a little bit of an upturn, like the slightest flash of a smile, but you're not even sure you saw it when you mentioned what you're using it for. And he goes, "Well, how long do you plan to be down there?"
We just get to pick something up off the ocean floor, so, you know, barring any problems, not very long.
Just one thing off the floor?
We're gonna, while we're down there, you don't waste an opportunity like that, so we're gonna root around and see what we can find, you know.
So like a week trip?
Well, we're not that weak, so, you know, it'll be a pretty strong trip, I think.
You're
Oh,
talking
for a
about
strong
the
trip,
other
you'll want
week.
to bring plenty of runes.
Yes, so how much?
Let's
And
see, if you
is
want a
there
week's
bulk
supply
discount?
For 6 people, you'll need, let's see, 6 hours, 4 of them per day. At a week, that's going to be 168 runes. You know, be on the safe side, bring it up to 200 runes. Figure this is high magic we're talking about. Normally, I charge probably 25 gold a piece. Great quality runes, but in bulk, in this kind of price, 15 golds, just for you.
15 gold per rune?
Per rune.
At that price, I will take... How much did you say we'd need? Like 168, you said?
Yeah, the minimum that you could put, like, if you were perfect and you were there for a week, it would be 168. And that would be 2,520 gold.
I don't trust that at all. So hold on, let's do...
Hey,
He's just
Yeah,
gonna
let's
look
do-
around and realize
Let's
people
do
left.
three.
And
Let's do
run over here.
300. Let's do 300 for 15 for a total of 4,500 gold.
pleasure doing business with you. It will take about a week to fulfill such a large order.
Okay, can you have it delivered to Safe Falls?
Absolutely. Where would you like it delivered there?
My ship. It's the Swelling Swallow. It's in the docks. Ask for a man named Lich, and he likes to wear a costume where he looks like a lich, so don't worry about it.
For such a great, discerning customer? Easy, we will not ask any questions.
He's just weird, man. You can ask questions, just don't ask me, because that's my answer. He's weird. But I appreciate doing business with you, I really do. Isla
Absolutely.
or Vozela, this is great. This is a great plan. So these give us all breathies underwater, right?
Correct. And roll
Okay.
perception again?
Can I roll perception?
Depends
bit
on how
better.
actively you're looking at him.
Oh,
It's a
I've
judgment
just been
call.
glaring at him this whole time.
Sure.
that's a
Um,
natural 20.
Yeah, you can definitely see that he is just absolutely fucking pleased as punch and just amused. Like, you know how if somebody walks into McDonald's and orders a taco, like that kind of mirth that somebody on the sidelines would be having at this situation is kind of what is going on with Inkirk here.
So kind of like he makes magical runes that can give you like a larger penis or make you immortal, and we're like, hey, we want to breathe underwater for a little bit.
That is
And
not why
he's
he
just
is
kind of like,
smirking.
that's basically like asking me for a javelin missile launcher so that you can kill a snail.
That is not why he's smirking, but
Okay.
there is a reason.
Okay.
Only get that he's just been smirking and very amused. I don't get any bad vibes from him or anything.
No,
Not
no.
like his runes normally cost 5 gold, and he just fucking hoodwinked us by being like, oh, well, I normally sell them for 25, but in such large quantities, I'll sell them for 15, and he's making 10 gold per rune on us or something.
There is a reason why, but
You know, when I was back petting those cows, I was ruminating on back when I was younger and I used to swim in the depths of the lake near where I lived, and I thought of another potential issue we might have. So when I used to do that, I used to get really bad ear pressure. That might be another issue for us.
I don't think so. It's not that heavy under the sea.
Okay.
Plus, I'm pretty sure I told Lich a while ago to buy a diving bell for us for this adventure, so I'm pretty sure that we can just stay under there, worst case scenario.
Alright, sounds good.
Plus, I mean...
But how deep can you go with the diving bell? Keep in mind,
decently deep?
we are
but
like-
also, like, if you're gonna add that aspect into this, then we're just fucked, and we're gonna spend most of this campaign just running around prepping to go into the ocean and never actually get there.
Oh no, this is the only other thing that I know of that you really need to prep for, but that's your big solution. The water breathing was pretty easy.
Yeah.
Well, but the diving bell is only good when you're under the diving bell. So when we actually get to the bottom of the ocean, if there's not some magic thing keeping the pressure from being, like, super intense, then... And as far as I'm aware, there's nothing built in D&D Raw that is just pressure removal.
No, but there is very talented mages in this town.
I want to say, honestly, Raw is if you have magic swimming speed, then you don't, like, it just for simplicity's sake in normal Raw, you don't think about pressure, but I don't think we've dealt with swimming speed yet either, just breathing.
Yeah, there's a reason, and there's a whole line of things that are
Hey,
potentially...
do you make ruins that also make his swimming speeds?
I don't, but if you're traveling underwater, it seems like maybe you would need... No, no, and then he stops himself.
You gonna say it?
No.
You're just gonna tease us and
Is it
stop?
I don't think he was gonna say because
It's
he's stopped.
a perfect plan that you had here. Let me just confirm your order. And he pulls out a shining silver quill. And it's just a normal order bill for as many rooms as you ordered.
Okay.
He goes, here, just sign.
He signs it?
Okay. Yes, you may want to talk to my friend Adnazar. He's a little bit eccentric. A little bit
No,
strange.
that's Ed Navarre, and he is a little bit eccentric just because he was dead for a while.
I am really sorry. I completely forgot today was D&D.
Derek, what's up, man?
Yeah, just flip on your
Thank you,
cam
sir.
and
Turn my
I'll-
camera.
and I'll get it lined up. He goes, he's a bit eccentric, but he's been working for years on what he claims will let him marry his favorite fishy. I don't claim to understand it, but he has been holed up. Yeah, Cranky's capsized lately with that crazy old coot.
So there's someone.
Where is this Cranky's capsize?
Just south of Rokoge. He's been building that. He also has specialized in runes to live underwater for as long as he can. Again, something about fishies. His favorite's fishy. I don't know, but he's building. He says it will be a home away from home.
This guy sounds creepy, but thank you for information. Very appreciative. You said south of Rokoge, right?
Correct.
Okay. I think we'll be taking our leave, and we'll expect your shipment of ruins in 1 week to Rokoge. Or no, to my ship.
Yes, we
Swelling
never
Swallow.
fail to make our deliveries.
I mean, I wouldn't think so. You guys are literally magic. That's like your whole shtick. So it'd be real awkward if you did. Ciao. And Shraga starts walking away. Shraga would like to, before he collects the cows, he would like to just duck into that tavern over here and see if there's any anything on the bounty board that has to do with exotic animals in the area or monsters.
There is one for hunting wyverns.
You guys want to hunt / catch some wyverns? Because that was kind of a lot of coin, and Momoa's generous, but not like that generous, so it could be worth our while to catch or kill some wyverns. You want to do that?
I want to go after
it would be a good time waster, I guess.
Yeah, I mean, we've got the week before his ruins, and I figured that I'll just talk to the butler guy about taking us to Rakoge instead
Butler-
of back to Safe Falls, and then we can just kind of,
Butler man is not here in Kadoon with us.
I just assumed that we had arranged transportation back. Like it was a round trip.
Did we?
Yeah, that's
I
fine.
mean, we told
Okay.
the guy that we were coming back.
Yeah,
He's
I was
charging
just
us
setting some other stuff up.
45,000 gold or whatever.
Well, not
4,500
really.
gold, sorry.
You declared the value of your cargo, and Alvin was taxed based on that.
Right. But I'm
Yeah.
just saying that, like, he's charging us an awful lot. I kind of figured we included a return ticket.
Yeah.
And worst
it's
case,
a
not, then
merchant level trip.
then we can sail up the coast to outside of Rakoge and then walk over from my boat.
Okay.
So we can deal with that. But let's go hunt some wyverns, yeah.
Very well. If we need to hunt wyverns, then we can go hunt wyverns.
And the wyverns are in the Wyfall mines.
Isn't that a very far away? No, it's not that far away.
No, it is very close to Kadoon. This
And that
quest
is a new-
Also... Actually, no, this quest has been posted for a while, and it is also unknown to you, posted in Classtow as well. It is one of
Can
the-
we ask the barkeep if this is like a 5-year-old quest or if this is like a 5-day-old quest? And which one it's closer to?
about
Because if this is a
5 years,
5-year-old,
nobody has taken it yet.
oh no, the crazy mushroom man told me about that. Don't worry about that. Never mind. That quest is no good.
What?
Why did Icarus say the quest is no good?
Oh, you know Angriest?
Yes.
I just call him Crazy Mushroom Man because I mean he's crazy and he's got mushrooms, man. So he says this quest is no good is because he took this quest and it ended up with us doing all the world saving stuff.
Oh.
So technically that quest is completed and he should have gotten paid for it, but we're just gonna ignore that one.
So. Icarus
So
is
would they
actual-
would the butler be willing to take us back to, or instead of taking us to Safe Falls, to Rakoge?
Yeah, I suppose that's fine.
Okay, cool. Then let's pop over to Rakoge. Unless
Wait,
anybody
no,
had
sorry,
something
no,
that
you
they
wouldn't
wanted to do.
because they don't have a portal.
Oh,
You could get to Classtow, that's pretty close.
well, is Classtow by land closer than Safe Falls by sea?
Yes. Very
Okay, then
much
yeah,
so.
Class. Yeah, fuck it, whatever.
You know, if we're trying to teleport to Rakoge, you do realize that if we just teleport back to Safe Falls and then ask Alvin, Alvin can let you go through the tower on top of his house that connects to
Oh.
the tower in Rakoge.
I figure Straga would know that. Yeah, so we go back to Safe Falls and we go over to Alvin and then we just pop through his tower doors and boom, we're in Rakoge.
Isn't Rakoge the place where I catch the Kraken?
Oh, hey, look.
You'll attack the Kraken in Rakoge.
Speaking of Crazy Mushroom Man. Hello. Hey, Alvin.
Yes?
He comes
What can
in,
I
he's
help you
like,
with?
Well, so we've got to go to Rakoge. Hey, Miss
What's your
Sleepy, how
armor
you
class?
doing? 19.
Because you look a bit different.
Nope. Literally the exact same look as I was here last time when I
Oh, that's
critically
true.
succeeded on saying
Oh,
hi.
that's true. I forgot you were here already.
Yeah.
You've been here so many times. I forget who's
Well,
been
not only
there.
that, but that was also like a month and a half ago IRL. So.
Yeah.
Alvin, can we take a quick walk through one of your towers? We got to go to Rakoge.
You got to go. You need to go to a Koge.
Yeah, so we got the breathing underwater. We just need to get like the not being crushed to death by the depression that is the underworld, apparently.
Yes, you can go through the towers.
Oh, perfect. Thanks. Then we're just gonna go do that.
Okay.
Also, you're doing great, man. The world is expecting great things from you. Come on, guys, let's go. And we
That
all
was
talk to
very.
town.
What in the world do you mean by that? Okay.
He sticks his head back and he's like, you know how ocean is very capricious, sometimes beautiful, sometimes deadly? That was one of the beautiful moments. You're also
Okay.
gaining weight. That was deadly! And he runs off.
You never cease to surprise me with your antics. Oh dear.
Someday I'm gonna learn how to play the hurdy-gurdy.
Oh my god.
How did we get from hurdy-gurdy?
Surprised you!
You need to see a doctor about that mind of yours.
I tried. I accidentally talked to Ancient God of Sea, who was really like, yeah, I'm lonely, I need a friend. And I was like, I'll be your cleric, and instead I'm a warlock. So we all know how doctors aren't very good at their jobs now.
A god and a doctor, not the same thing.
No, but my insurance only covers one, because I'm a warlock, not an actual cleric.
I was a warlock once.
Also, every time you call after him, Shraga is leaving, and then he just sticks his head back in the door, answers you, and then starts to leave again.
My dad wanted me to be a warlock.
It's gonna be difficult to pop through the tower without the person who activates the tower.
Shraga doesn't know that.
We'll activate the tower for them.
Yeah, but Shraga's like running away, and like the tower's on top of your house, not outside of it.
Yeah, I'm like,
Oh!
it's
That's
on
a good
top.
point. Shraga wouldn't have been doing that, I guess. He would have just came in and been weird, I guess. Oh, hey, do you like beans?
Do I like beans? I don't.
Yeah, they're not real beans. They're heirloom. So expensive, I guess.
Okay.
Do you
what-
show them to him? Actually,
No,
Alvin,
I'm just asking him if he likes beans out of nowhere because he's just like,
Alvin-
I'll bet Alvin's not expecting me to talk about beans.
However, Alvin has a strong hunger for whatever it is that Shraga's carrying.
What are those beans? What are you carrying on you?
Oh, you know, just my magic great spear of Volvnik, and they've got this cool plate armor, and
No, I'm
I've
talking about the.
I've
What are
got this
these?
stack of cow fruit.
Okay, let's get to.
Fruit the fruit vendor gave him in a big bag. I've got the couple of cows outside. We're gonna take them on the boat, though not to the bottom of the ocean, because even cows don't have that kind of,
Okay.
ambition.
So you have that. No, what is the other thing you have on you? Because I am having this strange
The
itch
beans.
about them. Yes.
The beans. Yeah, no, they're my beans.
Hmm.
Do you know anything about beans?
Nothing specifically, but I can tell you this: I have a grand interest in whatever beans you're carrying on you.
Well, how much would you pay for one? And he pulls a bean out of the bag to show Alvin.
I could pay you.
You are riveted by whatever this thing. This is the most important thing that you have ever set your eyes upon.
I'll pay you 150 gold for one of them.
Oh,
See,
you
here's
want
the thing.
all of them. You don't have to bargain for all of them, but
Mm-hmm.
it's not you, obviously, but it is
Yeah.
being created in you.
I'll pay you 1,500 for however many's in the bag.
Well, but what do you know about them? Because I don't know any good recipes for beans. That's why I was asking. And it's like, you know a little bit about everything because you're a bard, so I was just wondering if you knew good recipes for magic beans. If they're even that magic, I have suspicions. I think they're just really old. That's why they crystallize like honey.
I don't know anything about them. I just know that I absolutely would love to get my hands on them.
I can cast Identify on them if you want me to.
Oh, that'd work. I forgot we had somebody useful around here. And he looks at Alvin like Alvin doesn't know the Identify spell.
I have the Identify spell,
But you didn't ask if I was like, do you know anything about beans? And you're just like, I know I have the rumblies and me tumblies for
Okay,
them.
do you realize that those are crystallized, and you do realize what I'm able to do as soon as I touch something that's crystallized?
So he's an addict.
I just thought you
Pathetic.
ate them. I just thought you ate them and you pooped crystal towers now. Like, man, they didn't really...
Yeah, but it just magically disappear, and Identify requires you to touch the object, so I can't identify anything that's crystal.
I'm scared that if you touch... Yeah, okay, so you're saying you can't identify them, so it's a good thing we've got my pal Derek here to identify them. Now, Derek, what you got for me, man?
It'll take 10 minutes, but I can do Identify. Wait,
Roll your
Identify is a
spellcasting
ritual,
stat.
right?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, I can cast it.
Yep, roll your spellcasting stat.
Alright, Intelligence?
I don't know how. Just roll a spell attack.
Alright.
If you're a wizard now, then yes, you are a...
So just choose any spell that has. Yeah. Holy fuck.
Natural 20!
Good call. These beans are full of life and growth and just basically the amount of energy you would need to bring a person into the world. Like, that is the amount of energy that these beans contain in them.
I'm going to tell that to everyone.
So they're just like super beans, and if we let Alvin eat them, then he gets pregnant? I'm not really following logic of this. Exactly?
There's a lot of different things
sounds
they can
good.
do, but in terms of in terms of interactions, what they are is just pure life energy.
I don't think we should give them to Alvin.
Why?
Well, mostly because I think you're severely underbidding for them, but that's just, that's just the, like,
5,000 gold.
he makes compelling argument for them, because I just spent about that much. And I don't need beans that make you pregnant, so, Derek, what you got for me, man? Wait, Derek, I'm so rude. Do you want the beans that make you pregnant?
If you die, I will not charge you what I normally charge to bring someone back to life. I'll do it for free.
So
Okay,
you do want the beans that make you pregnant.
I won't keep them away from Alvin, because I'm scared about what happens if he absorbs them since they're crystallized.
Let's do this. Let's plant one of the beans and see what happens. And if nothing, like if it just grows a bean bush, we give the rest to Alvin. But if something exciting happens, we'll visit this later. Does that sound good? Because Alvin, what if you really want to eat these, right? And he shakes the bag. He's like, you really want to eat these? What if we plant them all and then we get the whole harvest full, and then you can eat some of the harvest and we can plant more of the harvest, and then we'll just have a perpetual thing of beans for you to eat. And they're heirloom, which is better than organic.
Very well.
Okay, so where do you want me to plant this? I feel like your wife has a pot of, like, for potted plants or something.
I'm gonna tell you this, you probably shouldn't plant it somewhere near me. You should plant it somewhere
Oh, then take us on over to Rakoge. That way we can just plant it when we get over there.
Very well.
Okay, cool. And then just, like, send me a sending and be like, do you need to get picked up? And I'll be like, nah, we're good, bro.
Yeah, but at least if they plant it where I'm not paying attention, it's like I have to go look for the bean.
Mm-hmm.
Alvin Minisode, hunt for the magic bean.
Do we have anything else? And he looks at the rest of the party. He's like, do we have anything else we need to do here in Safe Halls?
Nope, not that I know of.
All right, let's get on over to Rakoge.
Yeah, well, I don't know.
place-
More-
That everyone must go at least once. Otherwise, the party
Oh.
won't work out.
Okay, it's twice.
Yes. How was
That's
that
the reason
first
why you're still here.
experience? Yeah, see?
So Alvin will take them through the tower and send them on the way.
I'm probably gonna want more of those Alvin-shaped cookies, though. Or cupcakes, whatever it was.
Cupcakes.
Cupcakes.
And you arrive in Rakoge on top of Terry's house.
Is Terry there?
No, Terry's at
no.
her home, and no,
Well, then
she's
we
at
better
work.
not.
Terry's at work.
We better not Terry.
Dalrak's not here either. Callion's here.
Callion is here though.
Is the arena still burnt to shit and destroyed?
No, they have rebuilt that.
Ah, man. What about the other one?
Nah, those been
Yeah,
5 years. They rebuilt those.
Wait, and the
That's
first
not
thing
who I'm
Shraga
bringing
would
out.
do once Alvin's out of the sight is he just walk on just barely outside of town and plant the thing in a good place where beans could grow.
Like where?
Well, I rolled a 24 on nature to know where to plant beans, so just
Listen,
like I don't know, like a few hundred feet away from the town off the main road,
Okay.
like behind some stuff so nobody could see if it grows
Like behind
super
some trees,
small.
around a bush.
Yeah, like so there's the road and then there's a group of trees and then there's just some like grassland and it's right next to the group of trees because beans do really good there, so whatever,
Okay.
you know.
You plant that.
And so
Yep.
if it, worst case scenario, it grows to be tree sized and nobody will notice it from the town or from the road. If it grows bigger than that, we're fucked. And it is a bag of beans. It's magic and highly potent. So there's a good chance it is a Jack and the Beanstalk situation. But Shraga's not thinking that far ahead.
All right. And the sun is setting as you complete that.
Now the bean gets to sleep all nestled up in Mother Dirt.
Very interesting. Are we going to stay in town before night, or are we going to head out in darkness to this place we have to go to?
It's a couple day journey down there. I mean, it's, let me count it. It is 8.7, which is 225 miles. So travel like 30 miles a day. That's, I don't know.
Hey Mega.
Yeah.
So I just remembered in my bios, I have something that says 9 game days. Remind him about their broom and Johnny. The factory.
Oh, yes. So yeah, it hasn't been 9 days yet. We're still in 1 day.
Well, and I thought he said
Sorry.
it was a couple days outside of Rakoge, which we are now currently in Rakoge, so it should only be a couple days away.
No, it's a couple days to travel to the place we have to go to.
From Rakoge.
Yeah, we haven't gone there
5
yet.
days, so only a week.
Okay, good. Then let's fucking
Yeah.
let's just fucking head out. Camp along the
Alright.
wayside.
Works
Shraga will
for
catch
me.
food and stuff like that as we go.
Works for me.
And leave the, okay,
Mhm.
yeah. You do that. Let me, I need to, 1 second.
Well,
Knock
okay,
amongst
so if
yourselves
it's
real quick.
just in case it is a magic beans situation, let's say that we camp for the
Well, you
night
don't- you
right
don't
outside
have
the
to.
city.
You can go.
No, because it is. I feel like the wizard in the party would probably be like, we probably shouldn't leave the magic beans alone, just in case, because if they are super magical, something will be there in the morning, kind of deal. So
Mhm.
we'll camp on that side of the just outside of camp, and whoever's on guard will keep an eye out for exploding beanstalks. But if there's nothing there in the morning, then yeah, we'll just take off and we'll be gone for a few days. Is there anything there in the morning?
1 second. Let me get you to the inn to discuss while I start doing things. Which inn are you going to? Because you actually have a choice in this city.
We were just
Wait.
gonna camp outside.
Oh, you're
by
camping outside?
by the magic beans, because if anything happens, it'll either be normal bean time or magic bean time, which means it'll either happen during the night or it'll be have grown silently in the morning.
Let
What
me go
happened to
find-
Chaos and Cupcakes?
That's it out there.
Yes, but it's closed.
Oh yeah, I forgot that's closed forever now.
Oh.
The guy retired.
Hey, what happened to Chaos? No.
Wow, that's from a while ago.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Here's your campsite.
Wahoo!
Where you planted the beans, and you guys can talk for a bit while I do things behind the scenes.
I can't believe that Chaos and Cupcakes thing just closed. They had the best cupcakes I've ever had. I was going to buy some for all of us, but okay.
You know, I don't think I know much about cupcakes.
Nor do I.
They are little
Cakes are
pastries.
beneath me.
They are little pastries that are
That's, yeah,
really
that's the
sweet
whole
with
point.
ice
Is that
cream
like
top.
a normal cake is pretty big, a cupcake is pretty small, so it's always good. It's beneath everybody, man. You'd have to be like a grasshopper-sized person to not be beneath a cupcake, you know, or for a cupcake to not be beneath you.
You've got a good point on that one.
Well, thank you. I try very hard not to make my cupcakes pointy, but sometimes it happens. I don't try to make cupcakes very often, actually.
I don't
Well,
think we're in the... Never mind.
I would only consider eating a cupcake if it was sharp.
Okay, so we have a new mission: is that we got to find sharp cupcakes.
Why would anyone
I thought
want
they
a
gave those
sharp
out on
cupcake?
Halloween.
Why would one want to eat a sharp cupcake? I think you'd probably want to eat food that wasn't sharp.
just make it around the knife.
Jeez, this makes no sense. I don't eat sharp food. You just eat normal food.
Okay, so have you ever had noodles?
Yes, I have eaten noodles.
So if you don't cook noodles, they're very sharp.
Yeah, that's my preferred way of eating noodles.
A
It's a
noodle
little
is
weird, but I'll
not
accept
is not sharp like a javelin or glaive. They are just noodles, even when
No,
they are
you-
not cooked.
No, if you eat wheat noodles, they're very sharp.
Well, they are
they're
not sharp
stabby.
like glaive. They are not sharp
They're
like
not
pike.
sharp like glaive, but okay, so pike and glaive are not even sharp in the same ways. One does the stabbing, one does the slashing.
Oh, yes.
And even with the stabbing, a pike is a big thick blade because it's a big heavy weapon. A rapier, it is very thin blade, very different kind of sharp still, because it also does the stabbing. So
But-
just because it's different kind of sharp, like come on, man, it's just a cupcake.
We are talking about noodles, not cupcakes now.
We were talking about noodles. Now we're talking about what we were talking about cupcakes. Now we're talking about. Man, I hope the DM has something happen soon because this is getting exhausting.
Absolutely. You guys can do this determine when you're going to sleep.
I mean, yeah, we'll go to sleep whenever.
Alright, what's your guys' watch schedule?
Does anybody trance?
I need to check if I trance.
Shraga trances, so if we have one other person in the party who trances, then Shraga and that person can just take the watches.
Trance?
That's where that's where you're like, if you're an elf or certain other races, you only need 4 hours of sleep as opposed to 8 on a long rest.
I think half elves have that, but I'm gonna have to check.
Andrew, aren't you an
I think
elf?
they do as well.
Yeah, because Derek's a half elf.
I think
Yeah, I'm trying to see.
I'm pretty sure that Andrea has trance, because I believe she's.
In that case, we'll go Shraga, Derek, Achriva.
Alright.
And the lazy people can just fucking nap. No, I'm kidding.
Alright.
I need it to regain my strength.
So who's the first watcher again?
Shraga.
Okay, so Shraga. Roll perception 3 times.
Oh, I'm very, very good at perception. Oh, yeah. Not as good as Ikrath, though. Wow!
Your passes uneventfully so far as you know. Pass it to the next
Shraga,
person.
Shraga spends the entire time practicing his spell, Create Water. And he
Yep.
basically, he just very slowly dribbles the water that he creates into the fire. Just enough so that it steams.
Mm-hmm.
Just because it looks cool. But he spends his entire time watching that as opposed to keeping watch.
Alright. Next person
And then he
up.
wakes Derek up and he's like, "You turn to sleep. No, my turn to sleep. Your turn to watch people."
Yeah, half-elves do not have cranks. I was wrong.
Oh, well, in that case, he would have woken up Riva and been like, "It's your turn."
Roll perception 3 times.
Don't do as badly as.
Yeah.
Oh no!
Oh,
Your nat one is still higher than all 3 of my rolls, though, so don't feel too.
Oh my god.
So on the second watch, you fall asleep.
Oh no.
Oh, crap.
So we all wake up in the morning, and how bad is it? Oh shit! The bean casts magical darkness on all of us.
Shit.
You all wake up and you are unable to move. You can see the tent above you, but everything seems like it's slightly off, like a weird angle to it. You don't know quite what it is yet, but everything just seems slightly off.
And I can't physically move?
No, you can't move.
Can we talk?
You can talk.
Alright.
you try and
God
struggle,
damn it, who
you
fucked
feel
up the night watch?
what feels like a solid barrier all around you, and from what you're seeing, it's just it's weirdly like, you know, like if you look through a cut diamond. That's kind of what you're seeing.
Does it feel like the air around us is solidified?
There's air between you and whatever in places is holding you. But
Would
it's all
this
around
work?
you. Absolutely. And it's only a verbal, so yes. But
So
you can
I would, because it's sight based, I would teleport so that my head is sticking out the tent. Because that's as far as I can see.
Yeah, so you'd be able to get out to here, but when you get out to here and you see everything, let me flip this. I gotta find your marker.
What's going on here?
Well, nobody can
I'm
hear
checking
you.
right now. Hold on.
You cannot
Sorry.
hear him.
I don't know who I said that to. Oh, hey,
And-
look.
The trees, the ground, the tents, the campfire, and all of the people, except for you, are bound to the ground or covered or have become crystalline.
Am
So
I
as
still
far as you can
restrained,
see.
or was it just like a
No,
a
you are
cocoon
not
that held
restrained.
me?
Everybody else, however, is. So we'll pull everybody.
Maybe we shouldn't have been so close to the beings.
Oh. Well, Shraga's still got the far step, so he would start teleporting kind of all over the forest to see how large a distance this crystalline structure has grown.
Pretty much the entire forest from Rakoge, all the forest.
Does
around
it look like it's
Rakoge.
gotten into the town, though?
No.
Okay, good. And then he'd teleport back and he'd check where he planted the bean to see if there's any specific growth there.
Nope. It just
Hang
looks
on.
like the origin point, like like where your hair parts on your head. Like it just all comes forth from there.
Can
Okay.
I misty step? Can I misty step out because it's only a verbal?
Yes, as long as it's only verbal, yeah, you can get out.
And when you pop out, Shrug is like, "Oh, Derek, perfect. Do you have a way to yell at Alvin from here? Because I feel like he'd really enjoy this." Because you're a wizard, you know the spell sending, right? Because I know that Ikrath and the other guy know that, so you could have just copied the spell from their book at some point. And that's something that we've been kind of doing. The wizards have all been sharing their spell books over the past 5 years with the important spells, like sending, for instance. So, Meta, is it okay if we say that Ikrath taught Derek the sending spell?
Yeah, that's fine.
Okay. Could you do me a favor and just give Alvin a holler and say show up in Rakoge outside the town ASAP? I got to figure out how we're going to get our friends out of here, and Shraga will then turn around and start trying to get people out of the tents.
Try to brute force my way out.
Would
that be like a strength save or something?
It would be a strength check.
So...
Also, everybody can tell that Ariva fell asleep on watch because she's currently stuck, crystallized outside. So that would be who I start with, as I would be trying to, I'd probably take my weapon and I'd just try to gently chip away at the crystal, see how tough it is.
It does not chip away with the weapon.
So it's pretty hard?
It is diamond level of hard.
I'm going to cast Sender and try to get Alvin to cover, saying, hey Alvin, we're just outside of town and need a little bit of help.
And you do send that, and you try and struggle free, but unfortunately your strength is unable to break you free.
I'm too baby.
Can I attempt? Because I want to get angry and try to smash my way out.
Okay.
Yeah,
at this point, Shraga is also, instead of trying to break it, because he's worried about shattering it and hurting the person inside, he's trying to like roll the crystal cocoon around Ariva.
They're like on the.
Or is it like grown into the ground?
Yeah.
Oh jeez.
He's
just gonna wait. He's just gonna wait for Alvin. He does come. He does knock on everybody's chrysalis and be like, "Hello, we're getting Alvin to not to be the worries."
So you guys can respond. Just hold your hands over your mouth if you're responding, because that seems muffled enough.
Donovan is going to try to break free, and he's raging to try to get advantage on the check.
Okay,
so
go ahead.
So I walk in there and I'm like, "Don't worry, we're getting an expert," and you're just
and
like,
you are unable to break through. You just hear a loud coming from.
Yeah, and I feel you, bud. Don't worry about it.
All right. Alvin hears that. Yeah, Alvin's like, will teleport through, and he's like, "What the hell did you do?"
Told you we should plant the beans. Also, 3 of them are stuck because they're not wizard people. I'm not wizard people, but them special, so you know.
4,
did you bloody turn the whole forest to crystal?
I checked. Yes, I did. I'm just that good. You're welcome. Have fun, you know, consuming and finishing your munchies.
That's what this does. Oh dear!
I still got 9 beans left. I was thinking, you know, it would be funny prank if we went to Callian's church and planted one underneath the floorboards, and he goes to church one day and it's like, my church is made of diamonds. And then if we go to Ikrath's house, you know, out on the island, and we do all the rest of the beans out there, and he's just, the whole island is now useless because it's all made of diamond. Watch him freak the fuck out and see how long it takes him to realize he's not having a drug trip. Funny, right? Good joke.
Here's the thing: as far as yes, the Igrath one would be funny, but if you do it to Callian, he's gonna think it's me, and he's gonna hate me forever for that.
Why would he hate you? He's like, I have normal churches, all right, but this is pretty normal. And then all of a sudden, one day, he's just like, oh my god, look at this, my church is fucking diamond. Collected from Lathander. Look at how well this cat refracts light, by the way.
I imagine,
because
however,
it's basically a laser, And also it's Shraga, so he's not super clever.
Oh.
He's just gonna fire an Eldritch Blast directly at one of the crystals that doesn't have somebody in them, just to see how it reflects
It
light.
absorbs it.
And he goes, oh, well, okay, maybe he won't like that too much,
And
because
I imagine.
I was
real
kind of
quick,
hoping it'd turn into rainbows.
that Ariva and everybody else are all like starting to like try and bang on their shit with their forehead because like Alvin's here and Alvin can get them free, but they're still stuck in the crystal.
Yeah, Alvin will start going around and we'll just place his hand on top of each person to release them.
You absorb it, but you absorb it at 20 times the normal speed.
Oh my. Okay. Yeah.
So, Alvin, what happens when you absorb crystals?
You gained, and you just gained 3 crystal points for that little bit that you pulled.
Stop fucking wasting time and get me out of goddamn fucking
Of course,
country,
yeah.
fucking-
Just shush, yeah. There, you're released, all of you. There you go. I was oh dear. Hold on. Let me take a look at what my crystal points are.
Oh, 3 crystal points per person, so 12 now.
Oh, I need to go look at the armor because everything has been switched to the armor now. Oh, geez, I have a lot of crystal points.
Yeah.
So, what does happen though if Alvin consumes a lot of crystals? I don't know.
Nothing really happens. I just can send. They just disappear.
As far as you know so far.
So what,
yeah,
are you just
Alvin's
gonna
just
eat the entire fucking forest or something?
It's quite a job of its own.
I'm voting yes, just because I want to see you do that. But it's pretty fun.
I'm gonna be here a while.
Also, I
'cause-
think we should probably talk about the pricing on the rest of beans.
Okay.
I want the bigger ship.
You want a bigger ship?
I want the bigger ship!
Just one of the beans did all this.
So
I
you
think we
want?
should. I think we should.
I want
split
you to commission me a ship that's worth a lot of money. and
So you
super cool.
want a ship that's worth 50,000 gold instead?
And I want a one-armed ape for the figurehead. Rest in
Of
peace,
course.
fruit. Rest in peace.
Or
So you want to?
For
you want
pieces,
to?
really, because I think he got torn apart also.
Yeah. So you're asking
Very
for a 50,000 gold ship because that would be the biggest level of ships.
Yeah, sure.
But
Very well. I can have a ship designed via 50,000 gold pieces.
And here's your fucking pay. And he hands him the bag with 9 beans in it.
Thank you very much. I'm going to have to clean up all of this now.
roll a wisdom saving throw.
Oh dear. I don't have any bonuses anymore.
it's like setting a kid loose in Disneyland.
Oh yeah, you definitely immediately
Mhm.
touch them all and absorb all of them.
Um,
And
He
you
just looks so happy.
roll a Constitution saving throw.
Alvin,
9 times.
Oh no!
poor Alvin.
Roll 20 is so fucked up right now because I roll and 19 is a 6 apparently. When I
I was
on
so
my for my
confused earlier,
dice.
the same thing was happening to me, dude.
Yeah, I'm like, this doesn't make any sense. 11 is 18. Like and that's a natural 20. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7,
One
8.
more.
One more.
Okay,
And
yeah.
8 was an 8. Look at that.
So your body starts emitting a glow from beneath your scales, and you start twitching and seizing. You take 30, 38 plus 14, 52? 52
Oh
damage.
boy.
You are unconscious, however, all of the crystal around you, it's not like disappearing around you. You can see all of the crystal, and everybody on the crystal, you are being pulled towards Alvin as you see it slowly creeping into his body. You're being dragged along like if you were on a tarp.
Yeah, I'm gonna start walking the opposite direction that I'm.
Yeah,
Being
Shraga just starts slowly moonwalking, basically.
Yeah, like the exact speed that we're being pulled in. I want to stay in the same spot.
Yeah. Donavar is going to sprout his wings that he can temporarily grow and just hover above the ground.
Shraga stops moonwalking, just stares at him for a hot minute, and is just like, "What the fuck?" When he realizes he's getting close to Alvin, he hurriedly moonwalks back to where he was.
I have told you that I have the ability to fly, but I did say that.
There's difference between being like, sometimes God blesses me and I can fly, and also like, I'm a tiny man with wings.
Yes, and there are angelic wings.
It's
So
pretty cool. It's
Donavar's
cool.
just flying with his angelic wings
I'm
out.
not upset about this at all, man. This is great. It's just that confusing.
I do not keep them out all the time, as it is, yeah, it is confusing for people. But should we be doing something about the unconscious dragonborn over here?
And you see all of the crystal has drained at this point out of the nearby trees. You can see it running down the trees. While you don't see it ending anywhere in the distance, you can see that it keeps coming down from the trees and towards. And the trees are now clear.
So there's still crystal kind of streaming towards him from further away
From
in
the
the distance,
ground, and you see way in
Yeah.
the distance trees starting to have their crystal lower.
Honestly, I think he's fine. I think he just, it's like when you drink too much and you black out and you fall over. If people keep having you drink, it doesn't actually do any more harm, right?
Also, Alvin, take 10,000 crystal points.
Holy dear God! Okay, that is almost 10 times what I had.
Yeah, you may have said
And
something
you have
in
9
motion.
more beans.
No, that was from
No,
the
no, he
beans, because I
absorbed all of
consumed
them.
all of them at once. I reached my mind just lost control and reached in and absorbed all pure life at once. That's why I'm unconscious.
So would the beans have done more if you had planted them, though?
No, what he's absorbing is
Okay.
one right now is just taking longer. So he got 9, like, immediate full dose heroin injection to the vein, and these he is just slowly absorbing.
Okay, I'm going to try to pick him up and cast this get us away from here.
I'm just picturing Alvin like being like, "Oh, you all got heroin? Can I have some? Only a spoonful."
Protecting minion. Your minion force.
So out of character, this is going to last at least the next 24 hours.
Oh, the slow drain of the
I
forest
mean,
into
it's relatively fast
Alvin?
given the the distance.
Okay,
involved,
when
but-
Shraga realizes that it's not going very fast, Shraga is going to pick Alvin up and just kind of carry him to various spots throughout the forest and plop him down so that he can absorb faster.
I'm actually getting really worried about Alvin. I think we
Roll
should get him
strength.
away from here for a bit.
Just strength,
the
or
only thing I
athletics
know
or
about
strength
him
save?
I guess
is that
strength.
he absorbs crystals. Isn't that what he wants to do?
Exactly. What was that, Alvin? Or not Alvin, Meta?
Yeah, strength versus strength for Alvin because Alvin is still seizuring.
Probably fine.
Wow.
He
I'm
rolled
rolling
real
like
well today.
garbage.
Oh no, he punches you in the face. As you try and grab him as his limbs are just flailing wildly.
Does he qualify as a monster right now?
What's the spell, and I will tell you. Or what's the
Hold
effect.
monster.
No, you would need hold person.
Okay, that's kind of what I thought, but it was worth a shot, you know.
Uh,
Oh wait.
the one party without a cleric.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, I don't have any clerical abilities other than I have healing hands that gives 10 healing, but I can't beyond that do anything else. So.
I really think we should try to get him away from here because he looks like he's having a seizure.
He does look like that, but keep in mind, appearances can be deceiving.
I'm worried about my friend here, and you're not letting me try to save him.
I'm also worried about my friend here, whom I just fed an entire forest to, and now you're sitting here being like, you know,
I really
let's
think we
not
should get
make
him.
sure he doesn't get to finish his meal.
I want to make sure that he lives from this. He looks like he's having a seizure, and I think it's because he's consuming this many crystals.
Nah, I'm pretty sure you're wrong. I think he's fine.
Good to move a person having a seizure. If anything, you should just put a pillow underneath his head.
He seems.
No, I'm pretty sure he needs more crystals. Is the
Let
thing
me
is
know if
he
anybody
had so
touches
many
him.
crystals right there that I'm pretty sure he needs more, and so he's dragging all these crystals in from way far. So if we move him closer to the crystals, it'll be good.
Adanavar did touch. I touched him as Adanavar to heal him.
Okay, as you touch him, roll a con save.
Okay, con is a good thing that I'm good at as a barbarian. Apparently, a 12 is a 3.
Yep.
I was like, hey, look, it's a 12.
Yeah.
No.
You take. $86 damage.
How
Pure
much?
arcane. 86 arcane damage.
Ouch!
As you just feel pure energy course through you, and then back into the crystal.
You, we will not be doing the touching of him. He has got too
Well,
much energy.
Roll
No,
a con save real quick.
there's no way I can survive. Roll high enough to check against that, but we'll see. Yeah, see, no.
You are severely unconscious. You are actually thrown backwards from the force of this. You land on top of one of these leaves, crash through both of them, hit your head on both, land on the ground head first, and then crumple into a pile.
Is he going to
He's
be okay?
probably fine.
Um,
Yeah, I don't think there's much we can do anymore.
Yeah, you stand back up and you are conscious.
We find some random magic guy and have him deal with it.
I think we should find his wife.
I
I
touched
don't think she'd want to see him wallowing around in the dirt like this. I vote we just leave him here and hope nothing gets worse. Also, somebody should probably check on the down the bar. He doesn't look too good.
I'll be back. One
There should be a cleric. I think that there's a church in Angriest, and with churches there might be a cleric. So I'm going to just.
Do we want to try to sneak Callian out of the city to come heal?
Well, here's the thing, because Callian have a way to heal Alvin without touching him, because that's 86 damage he's gonna take. I don't think anyone has HP high enough to survive that level of arcane blowback.
I was thinking he could cast like Lesser Restoration or something like that.
That's a touch spell. That's a touch spell. That's why I'm saying
Okay,
you
but
can't.
still,
Yeah.
fucking knocks him out, but at least you're restored. So then when you wake up, you can cast a healing spell on him. Everything's fine. Gaga is very pragmatic with other people's HP. Okay.
Yeah, that was a lot of HP loss.
I suppose I could try to find some paralytic poisons out here in the forest, but I don't think there'd be any on the count of, like, you know.
It's completely crystallized.
It's all crystals. Yeah, it was all crystallized, so probably not gonna find much luck. But like, I don't have any other ideas other than waiting right now.
An attempt to get Callian out of the forest.
Well, first things first. Do we even have a healing potion or something we can give to Donovar to make sure he doesn't die?
That wasn't my
Get
HP.
credit.
That wasn't my full HP. I'm fine.
Okay, so he's not dead. So
I have
like,
100. I have 131 HP.
So yeah, I just vote we let Calvin just kind of, or Alvin. I vote we just let Alvin kind of drink up the forest while he convulses, and we just kind of, you know, like, see what I mean, worst case scenario for the whole party, Alvin dies and we have to resurrect him. And they're literally, Callian is right there.
Also, everything on the right side of Alvin is now not have crystal, and you've seen it all pull away from the city. Like, it's just pulling in from elsewhere now.
Yeah, we should.
It consumed all that.
We probably shouldn't just leave Alvin here. I mean, that's true. Anything that touches him is just gonna explode with arcane energy, but...
Yeah, and also I wasn't suggesting we leave him. I was saying we leave him alone. So we hang out here and we keep an eye on him and stuff. Like, we're not going to just be like, well, I mean, worst case scenario, a kid will touch him and the kid will die. I'm just saying that there's nothing we can do except sit here and just watch Alvin, you know, do the worm poorly.
Yeah. I say
So as captain of this ship, which... Granted, the ship has not been made and still looks like a forest.
That's true.
You know, because realistically, all forests are just ships that haven't been made. So a captain on sea is technically a captain in the forest. Also, I read that in the book somewhere. It's true. It's true.
A captain on the sea is a captain in the forest.
Yeah, because it's a ship. It just hasn't been assembled yet. You know.
True.
Trees are a sea vehicle.
And I'm saying let's just dig a little trench around him, so if he convulses and he starts trying to move too far, he'll just fall in the trench. And with that, Shraga will just start, you know, digging a Alvin, maybe like a trench twice as deep as Alvin is while he's lying down around him, so that way if Alvin convulses too far over, he'll just...
You can do that around half of him. The other half, you can't get through the crystal, but the side that's already been fully absorbed, you can do.
Oh, I thought you said that the immediate area around him had
No,
been fully...
just the right side of him on this map.
well then, yeah, then he would dig the trench, and then as he keeps absorbing that direction, he'd just keep digging the trench.
Well,
Well,
just imagine, like, I'll draw it, like, so...
No, I am, and I'm catching what you're saying, but I'm just saying that as it keeps going...
Yeah, well, it doesn't really
he'll-
keep going is the thing. It's like Alvin's here, and, like, it's like... And it's just pulling in from all these areas still, but since it's already pulled all the stuff from the side of the town, it's not pulling, it's already pulled it all in like a sheet. So this side's clear, but it's not leaving open any more sides here.
The back.
So it's
so
pulling
the
in.
back is getting closer as opposed to the front moving. Gotcha.
Yeah, like this is coming in, it's all coming in like this way.
Okay.
But it's being pulled in instead of like...
In that case, I don't think
disappearing.
Shraga would have even bothered to dig a trench. He would have just kind of, you know...
Yeah.
He'd just stand, like, here and just kind of keep an eye on him, and if necessary, use the non-pointy end of his spear to just kind of nudge him back towards the crystals.
Yeah, I mean, he's mostly staying in place.
How long does it take Alvin to continue?
24 hours.
24 hours to absorb everything.
He's not awake, but it's 24 hours to full absorption. However, you guys may want to cover him with a blanket. It's currently painful. It's like looking at the sun almost, but it won't cause like permanent retinal damage.
Oh, you mean because he's glowing?
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be a good idea to cover.
I thought you were talking about that he's gonna get Alva's gonna get cold. I'm like, he's a silver dragonborn. He's not gonna get cold. But yeah, if he's bright, probably should cover him up.
Yeah, he's very bright.
All right, so we
Alright.
have to wait 24 hours for Alvin to
Yes.
stop absorbing things.
And after that
well-
happened, go ahead.
I was just gonna say that if that's what's going on, Shraga is gonna loot the shit out of the non-crystallized version of the forest. He's gonna spend most of that time either standing guard or just looking for anything valuable that he can turn into something, and then just at the end of the 24 hours, he'll go into town and he'll sell it all.
All right. So after 24 hours and then another 4 hours, he will have stopped glowing. However, if you touch him, you do presently get a slight, like, not static shock, but you'll like enough to take 1 damage worth of shock of arcane energy. But he is
Pretty sure we
cognizant.
established nobody is touching him at this point.
Yes, but he is now conscious. Alvin, you feel like you drank like 20 Red Bulls. And I
I'm
will
going
be
to
right
hug
back.
Alvin. Not Alvin. Alvin, I'm so glad you're okay.
How? Whoa! I feel like I've been shocked by lightning. What happened?
You
You
went to
remember the
see-
beans?
Yes, yes, I do.
I think they went bad, and then you ate them anyways. Got very drunk.
I don't feel
Not drunk, but like you did this, and he just starts. Very
You-
poor imitation of you convulsing around on the ground. It's like the forest is back to normal, so whatever dance you did that worked.
You absorbed the whole forest with a crystal.
Oh, just a full force. That's perfectly fine.
Plus a bag of beans.
I was
Yeah.
thinking about getting your wife and seeing if she could help. But Taylor won't let me.
No, I just said it'd probably be a better idea not to go tell Terry that you're, dead.
It's fine. Dead. I wasn't dead. I was just.
Could have fooled me.
You only had an overdose.
That was a lot more than I ever thought I'd ever absorb at one given point. Huh.
And I still get the boat, right?
Yes, I will still make you a boat. Don't worry.
Okay, cool. Because we're running late. We got to go see a man about breathing or living underwater. We're very late
course.
now. So,
Um,
you need anything, or you gonna be good?
I'll be fine. I'm.
Okay, we're gonna walk you into town. Just make sure you get back to the tower. And if Terry's like, "Where have you been?" you can just blame it on Angriest.
Okay, very well.
Like, what is she gonna do? Like, they're best friends, and also that's the most That's more believable than what happened, right? It's like, honey, I ate a bag of beans. I
Yes.
exploded into an angel of light and was very drunk for 24 hours. And also, I knocked my friends out. Well, one of my friends out.
I feel like I need to go run a marathon right now, to be honest.
Do one for charity, and the proceeds can go to my boat.
Okay.
It's good charity.
Good luck with whatever you're doing. I best be
Grace,
on my way.
Take care, Kippen.
I don't recommend eating a lot of crystals again.
And if you find any more beans, be careful.
Okay, try my best.
Take care, little bird. He's a sweet guy.
I
Okay,
guess
let's
I
go see it.
overreacted a little bit. Oh.
Let's go see a man about living underwater.
Oh boy. I think Meta's not at his.
Yeah.
He's not. He's on the phone. I can hear him.
Oh, okay. Remind me not to ever try to heal him again when he is convulsing like that. That was very
That didn't look like a happy time.
problematic. It was not.
That was a
happy.
bad plan. Bad plan.
I was
The
just
plan
saying,
was good, it just
you-
didn't work out.
Yes. No, 10k crystal points. That's why I said it was almost 10 times the amount that it was about 6 times the amount I had.
And I'm gonna get a fucking, like, man of war out of this, so I'm pretty happy.
Yeah.
Well, I hope that Alvin's going to be okay with 10,000 crystal points.
Yeah, that bumped me from 1,500 to 11,500, so...
So, did crystal points do anything back to you?
Crystal points used to do something pretty bad to me, but since I no longer wear the armor, it doesn't do anything bad. I was losing I was basically getting sicker.
Oh.
Because I was
That's
losing...
what the kids are calling it now.
I was losing maximum HP, and my body mass was getting reduced, so...
And you couldn't take off the armor, right?
Alvin would have you believe he could.
Oh, okay.
And he's
Yeah,
pretty
because he
persuasive.
can stop anytime he wants to.
Yep. And I
Does he
mean,
also
Alvin has a plus 14 to persuasion, so he was pretty persuasive about being able to take his armor off.
Yeah, and Derek's, insight is -1. So yeah, he definitely will persuade Derek. But Derek can out-persuade him. Derek can out-persuade Joe as well.
Can you use persuasion on yourself? So I need that in real life.
I think you could deceive yourself. I don't know if you can persuade yourself.
Mm-hmm.
So I think your deception dictates how well you can.
No, I think you can persuade yourself. You just have to, record a motivational tape and then listen to it. I'm just picturing the Veggie Tales. You are a skilled metal worker.
Okay, my brain went to the villager news, where he goes, "You can do this. I believe in you. I'm recording an inspirational message for myself later."
Your voice. I love villager news. But listen, I don't care.
Good opportunity to look for Scottish castles Noah and I can move into.
Bonus points if you find one that's named Crag something or something.
Ooh.
You said Meadow was on the phone, right?
Yeah, he is.
Alright, I apologize. I have to help deal with an emergency.
That's absolutely fair. We had a good session anyways.
So I will see you guys next week. I do apologize for the abrupt end. Thanks for
That was a
playing.
good place to leave it also.
Thanks for watching.
There's not an issue here.
Have a great day, guys.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you too.